Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're back again with some more ranked gameplay, and I played these games last night. You're watching a recording here. I recorded my screen just so I can just watch it back and talk about it, and maybe this is better, maybe it's better for me. Maybe it's better if I don't play games live, because I know some of you guys complain I don't talk about draft enough and like gameplay and explain some things. So maybe this works a lot better here. We'll see, but yeah, so we had the bans of Shade, Ollie, and Hank. They banned out Mr. P, Poco, and Hank as well here. So yeah, double Hank ban as expected. We go Juju first. They go Stu Carl, and Stu Carl is pretty decent, 2-3 here. I don't know if I would have gone to Stu though. I'm trying to think of what else we could have gone, but yeah, I think Carl is pretty good. I like Carl against throwers here because the fire, the dash, the hypercharge is pretty good to have. We end up going Lou here, which is, I guess, decent because, having Lou means they can't really go tank. And we already have Lou into Carl, which is not too bad. And then I need to do my pick here. And I was thinking that I don't want to get thrown on because if they go like a Barley, for example, that would be like a big issue for us. And the Lou game will be like terrible. So, yeah, decided to think Kenji was going to be a pretty good pick here. So, yeah, we ended up going with Kenji. I was thinking Melody as well here, but I don't really like playing Melody, and there's like so many other brawlers that count Melody pretty easily compared to Kenji, so yeah, I thought Kenji would be the better option. They ended up going with a Macy. Macy is pretty decent, like it's good into Lou, and I don't know if it's good into me because if he dashes onto me with super, I can just use my super to dodge it. Same with just my normal attacks, I can just juke it out pretty easily here. Let me just turn on game sound now, let's see. Okay. There we go. Nope, can it just go away? There we go. Alright, so yeah, let's see if I can carry this game here. But yeah, I just see I have delay here. This is because this game was actually on NAE servers. So yeah, that is why I have a little bit of delay, and you'll see who I played against after this game here. But yeah, this was a crazy match. I get some good time here. I got like 10%, maybe like, I don't know. Yeah, like 10% on that top zone here, which is pretty good. The Juju had the slow, which is pretty good. Like that slow is pretty nice to have. And it was interesting here. I kind of never thought about that gadget since the change. But having a slow, which you can use as your primary attack. Look, he just slowed again and gets a free kill every time. And then he puts a super down here, which means they just have to pinch and it's a free kill. And yeah, I like that. That Juju gadget seemed to be pretty good against this matchup here. Because all of them have a dash mobility ability they could use, so I think that was pretty good. I'm gonna try and go in the top corner, and I was one away from super there. If I had lower ping, I would probably be able to just get my super and just auto-aim my super and just get some value back and stay alive. Yeah, as you see right now, Juju's just pushing up onto the right side here because we have our home zone. We can play very aggro, which is what we love to see here. Stu survived at 20 HP, and then he just walked back into the super. Don't really know why. But yeah, Juju places his super down. We didn't feed the Carl within hypercharge, which is pretty good because I think he was one away. And then I completely wasted my Kenji super. That was pretty bad. Stu's going to just go into our zone here, which is like a pretty decent decision from him. Except I get a free kill into the Macy, and then somehow I just don't reach the Carl. But I'm going to get that kill anyways here. So yeah, we are leading by about, I think, 7%. And we just have to stay on the zone no matter what here. I'm going to get off the zone here. But yeah, Macy forgot to dash with the super. Like, I don't know. But we pick up a free kill. Nice hypercharge from our teammate. And we're just controlling the stop zones. Stu is forced to just come back here. And by the time he comes back, it's already too late here. We pick up game number 1, which is pretty nice here. So yeah, that's why I like Kenji, because I just dash at the start, get some free time, and that's just super important to have here. That free time just allows us to have extra pressure going into the mid game to late game. So it's a pretty good decision from me. But yeah, you guys can see that guy has an SSG loadout here, and you'll see at the end who that is. But yeah, I had a feeling that it was someone because I was NA servers, and I don't really play against NA casuals. It's always going to be against pros here. But yeah, let's see. So Macy and Stu just try and pinch me out a little bit. I get some nice shots in as well. As you see, Stu is hitting me quite a lot. I missed my attack onto the Macy there, which could have allowed me to possibly kill him if I got one more attack off after that here. So yeah, this was not the best. So I mean, I got some pretty decent time there, but I feel like I could have done a lot more. But yeah, we're just going to do the same thing here. We just farm out a super. I'm just sitting behind the wall playing very passive here. Don't want to really make a mistake and feed them unnecessarily while my teammates get the zone here, because again, we are winning right now. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to make the move. And my teammates have some excellent defensive brawlers here, so yeah, we don't really need to make some crazy plays. But as you see right now, they start pushing me here. I get pinched out quite a lot. I'm taking loads of damage there. I should have popped my gadget there maybe. and then the Macy would have not pushed me as much there. But I'm going to pop my super there. I get some nice value. Stu dashes out, which kind of sucks. But yeah, Carl is going to stay alive. No, he doesn't. He actually gets traded out here, which is good. So yeah, the Gris saving us all the time, which is pretty nice. I thought Lou would be able to full clip him there, but he's going to survive at one shot. And we're still winning. We're still winning by like, what is that? 9%? 8%? Yeah, literally 8% we're winning by. But obviously we need to get some pressure fairly soon. I'm going to pop a super there. I get a nice kill. I get a double hit, which is pretty good. And then I'm going to just focus my attention onto Carl. And I don't get that hit somehow. But yeah, again, I'm focusing on Carl here. Get a kill onto him. I'm going to pop my super once again. Nearly get the double hit onto the Macy there. I don't know how that didn't hit twice. That would have been such a good play. But as you see right now, we're going crazy here. I'm going to pop my super once again. He dashes out. And if I hit that super, it would have healed me and I wouldn't die to the burn. And that would have been game over. But yeah, because that didn't happen, Stu's going to pop his hypercharge and go in here. He gets frozen. I'm able to get one shot off here as well. Stu's going to keep dashing onto the bottom left here. But we're doing pretty decent here. We're still up by, what is that, 9%. I'm getting some pressure onto Carl. Carl takes me out. He's going to take out the Juju as well. So yeah, Carl getting some crazy value there. And then we don't kill the Carl. I don't know where this Lou was aiming there, but that should have been a kill. That should have been a kill. Now I'm a bit confused on what to do. I'm going to wait for my teammates here, especially the Juju, because he's able to just go from the bottom side onto the water. I'm going to auto my super. We get a good hit onto him. Now I'm just staying behind the wall, and Juju's going to put his super down. He's going to defend pretty well here, but we are losing by about 10%. But yeah, let's see if we can push up here. Macy has super, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult to push up on. But yeah, my teammates are just feeding off the Carl here. We did waste the Lou super right now, but again, pushing into this seems to be pretty tough. And I get taken out here. We have 20 seconds left here, and I don't think my teammate's gonna be able to defend this. Juju left alone here. He gets a nice kill right now, and by the time I try and push up here and Stu goes down, there's only 9 seconds left, and that's not gonna be enough for the game here. So yeah, we lose out by about, what is that, 10%, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I think I knew what to do. I had to get like a way better start here, and I just had to stay alive. Staying alive is very important, and that's just all I have to do. So yeah, let's move on to game number 3 here and see if we can change things up. But I'm pretty happy with our defense. Like, I think them getting time on our zone should be pretty difficult as long as our teammates defend properly, because again, like I said, that Juju gadget, that slow is so good, and it just makes it very hard. Here I just spam all my dashes and try and push up here. I'm gonna just wait it out because the Carl fire is gonna just stall me out a little bit here, so I don't really want to make a major mistake. So yeah, I'm gonna just try and stay alive here, get a couple dashes in onto the Macy or the Stu if I can here. But yeah, this is not the best. I'm getting pinched out quite a lot. I'm gonna just stay alive, and I get killed there. So now this is the worst start possible here. I don't get any time on the zone here, and now they have positioning over us. I think Stu's in the bush. Yeah, he is. And yeah, this is a horrible start. Horrible start. And that's because they're just focusing way more on defense. But my teammates, they actually dropped the zone. We put a Lou super down on their zone, so they can't get their time. Carl's going to be on where I am, and we actually get the kill onto the Carl. Juju's going to push up here. He gets the slow onto the Carl. Not onto the Carl, onto the Stu. Now I'm laning the Carl, so I'm going to just keep on dashing up and get some free hits here. I'm going to auto-aim my super, get some value here. And we do manage to take out the Carl there, which is pretty good. And they get their home zone, but I just like our positioning a lot better than what we have. That speed turret goes out, and then the Juju dies, which is the, you know, turning point of this game here. Like, Juju should not be dying there. Keep positioning. I'm gonna auto-aim my super, and I get taken out, and you know, I'm like, we're screwed here. But then I remember that this Juju cannot get hit, and it's so easy for Juju to defend. That's what is good about having a thrower. Having a thrower just goes a long way. But I'm gonna just dash onto the zone, and finally we get some time. Finally we get some time on the zone. I'm going to pop my super there. We get the kill. I get traded out instantly. If I just survived there, it would have been beneficial. But I'll say the game's pretty even right now. Maybe we're down by like a couple percentage, but I think I've got some decent time. Actually, I think we're drawing. Yeah, I think we're drawing here. I get a beautiful kill onto the Stu, which is pretty important. I'm going to dash my way up, but then I actually die by the Carl fire. The Carl fire managed to kill me. And yeah, it's a bit upsetting because, you know, I'm so close to just getting on the zone and staying alive, healing up. But yeah, they just shut me down so many times here. And as you see, the Stu's just dashing away here. We have a Lou super on the zone. I get the kill onto the Stu. I don't really know what Stu is doing here, but I get some pretty good time on this left side here. And Stu's going to pop his hypercharge. He's going to dash all the way up. And I think this is where I decide to go on the zone. And we get a good kill into him. And the Gris helps kill the Carl. And right now, I know for a fact that this Stu is going to die. Probably very soon, because we have a Juju, and it's very hard for a Stu to survive the Juju here. But yeah, as you see right now, we're still down by a couple percentage. I trust my teammates in just getting some defense going, and there we go, we defend it. We're only down by 3% here, and my teammates are beginning to push up. Like, we have Drage holding the left side down, and I'm gonna pop my super here. I get a good hit, I get a double hit, which is very important, and because they're both weak here, we have 10 seconds left. Macy misses the super, and my teammate's gonna be able to walk onto the zone here, and we win by literally a few seconds. This is one of the closest ranked games I've ever had, and it was pretty intense, but we do manage to come off with the win here, which is very important. And this is how much ELO we get. First of all, it was against Bobby and Fade, which is an insane win. It was a pretty crazy win here. I think I ended up screenshotting it so I can just annoy Fade whenever I can. But yeah, that was a pretty crazy win on their servers as well. And then the ELO I get is, let's see, can I click please? I get 120, which is crazy. So I'm at 10.9k ELO, which is pretty good. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, here we are into the next game. It's going to be Bell's Rock here. And I got the same guy on my team, so I was kind of wondering if I'm on NA servers or not, because I don't know, he was playing fine, he was tapping, so something makes me to think that he's just, I don't know, from NA. And this Jalil, I think he's French, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he's French here, so I was like, okay, maybe this is EU, we should be fine. We ban Jean, I think I banned the Jean, yeah, I banned the Jean here because I think Jean's like a really good brawler. And leaving throwers can be okay in this meta. I think the other bans I'll do is either Jean or Angela. I think that's pretty important to have banned out. But yeah, I'm going to recommend him Gray though, because Gray is a good counter to Angelo and Mandy. So I think we just prefer the Gray pick here. We banned Ollie and Hank because Ollie and Hank are just 2 HP brawlers. And there's a decent amount of walls here, so it can be pretty hard to play against. And then they banned Meeple and Kit, which are pretty good brawlers here as well. But yeah, we have a solid foundation here. We have Macy, oh, not Macy. We have Mandy, which has a good hypercharge and some pretty decent damage. And the gadgets are pretty strong. And then we have Gray with that TP and that hook. It's going to break up the map against the Rico. And it's going to allow us to have that extra element of just being very scary while we push up the map. They go Gus. I think Gus is a pretty good choice here, because if Gray TPs onto the Gus and he has shield, you're not going to really kill him. So that's a really good choice from them. But where they mess up is this next pick. They go Melody, which is interesting. Like, I have Lost Pick here. I can counter it in so many different ways. Like, I was thinking like an Otis or a Lou. I could even go Squeak and it would work out. But I decided to go RT, so we have that range over the Melody. And we have the range over the Rico and the Gus as well. And worst case scenario, if Melody supers onto me, I just use my super and just probably one-shot him or two-shot him, which was what I was kind of going for here. But yeah, I was pretty happy with the RT pick. Once again, I did not know what server this was, so I was pretty, you know, I was blindly going in here. But, you know, even if it's East, it's fine. Like, I can play on 80 ping. It's not too bad, as long as I just, you know, lock in and it ends up working out. But yeah, here we are onto the game. I'm going to go right side here. They were all below my rank here. My teammate was actually Masters 3. I never really heard of him, but somehow he's the same rank as me. But yeah, this was a pretty big game, because I'd probably lose like 220 ELO if I lost this, I would guess, because they have a Masters 1, which is not good. But as you see right now, I got pretty aggro here. I get some beautiful taps onto them. I kind of whiffed these 2 shots there. Probably should have hit them. But yeah, we had a really good start. We didn't get any kills, which is unfortunate. Let's see if we can get some more taps in. There we go. I'm starting to tap once again. This Gray gets a really good break here. Like, it's not too awkward for him. It allows him to push up. I get a good tap onto the Gus there. And when I was telling you I was tapping this game, guys, I was tapping. Like, I was tapping like crazy here. As you see, I get a 2 tap onto him. He goes down as well. And then this Rico's pushing onto me. He's going to pop his super. And I don't know why he does that, but I'm going to just pop my gadget to get the kill, because I don't want him to just charge his hypercharge off me or the Gray or whatever, because, you know, he can bounce off walls and it's very difficult to kill him. So the gadget was, I would say, necessary. It was very necessary, and I get it anyways pretty soon. I get some taps onto him. I get 2 tap onto him, and I just 3 tap him, guys. That was just ridiculous. That was a crazy 3 tap. And then he goes down as well, and then I'm going to pop my super to kill him. He goes down, and there we go, guys. That is going to be a very, very quick round here. And I think RT was just the most perfect pick, because even if I mark someone, Gray or Mandy just pops their gadget, and it's just going to be a free kill most of the time here. So I think the synergy with our comp was pretty strong, so I liked it quite a lot. Now let's see this next round, and I was feeling confident. I was like, you know what? We're actually gaining ELO, and if I win this game, I think this would be the first time I've hit 11k ELO, which was going to be a pretty big deal. So yeah, let's see now. I'm getting some good taps in. I actually 3 tap him. He doesn't pop his shield, which, you know, is whatever. But yeah, we get a 3 tap onto him. I actually end up tapping him as well. Unfortunately, I do not have my gadget charged up right now. And as Rico's playing speed, So he's able to just evade out my distance. But yeah, we're going to keep the pressure up here. Good shots from the Mandy. He actually just ends up staying alive once again. We have to kill him ASAP because I don't want him charging hypercharge or anything. And he hits his super. He kind of whiffs it. Like, he doesn't get too much value. I get a nice shot into him. Popping my gadget instantly. Making sure he doesn't charge anything. And there we go. We get another free kill from us, which is nice. And the Grey has TP. So without a doubt in my mind, I was like, you know what? We won this game. We're going to win this game here. We are chilling. There's nothing they can do. The Melody was a very, very bad pick here. We end up 2-tapping the Gus. And I get a shot into him, which would have finished him off. But yeah, this Mandy was hitting some pretty good shots here, making them pretty weak. And this positioning we have is just pretty good. Grey whiffs a hook, which is kind of bad because then they get some positioning back. But I end up tapping quite a bit here. They're both one shot. I was going to pop my gadget, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to end up probably getting some value anyways. But there we go. I end up 8K'ing him because he was marked. So that's going to be a good kill. I was going to try and TP and just, I don't know what that TP would have done here. But I tried and TP'd here. And this was a bit close. Like, I know this 2v2 was going to happen. And I had a feeling my teammates would probably win because they have some good gadgets. But the super from the Mandy was pretty good. That was like a really good super. But then this 2v1 happened. Like, I don't know how they're playing this. They're just whiffing gadgets. Like, why are they not running at him? Why are they just backing away from him? But yeah, this was a little bit close, but, you know, Mandy had HP, which was fine. And we ended up winning the game once again. So we are chilling here. We pick up another win. I go 8-1, which is absolutely ridiculous. And we get 99 ELO. So I'm at 11,000 ELO, which is the first time I ever hit it, which was a pretty big milestone. But yeah, 11,000 ELO. We are 200 away from hitting pro rank. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, here we are into the next game here. Gen 4 is going to be the next map. And I was like, okay, I got this demon guy 3 games in a row. And I was still a bit confused on what servers I'm on, and I think I was on NA. But yeah, Lou, Mr. P, and Hank banned. I banned Mr. P because I don't really face that against that. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, I don't know what this guy was doing. I hoped he went Ollie. I should have just suggested Ollie there. I think Ollie's just a bit cheese, and it's just very easy to play against. And Janet Ollie would have been such a killer combo. I don't know why I didn't recommend it to him, but they go with the Stu first pick, which is okay. Stu's pretty good on this map here. You can't really go wrong with the Stu, because it's just very versatile. You can play as a mid, a lane. You can go with speed turret, which helps you get the gems. You go break, which helps you against any brawlers, which are like mid-range. But yeah, this guy suggested me Ollie. But it was too late because they do end up taking the Ollie here. And I forgot what they went with the Ollie. Let's see, what was it? So yeah, they went Ollie and Stu, and then they had Squeak as well. The Squeak pick was pretty good. It was actually very, very annoying to face against. Now I'm trying to think of a pick here which we can go. I was thinking Otis, but I was like, Otis against a Stu and a Squeak is not great. And I was like, Melody's pretty good. I was thinking Buzz as well, but I was like, against Buzz, maybe the guy dashes away from me and then Stu dashes away. So I was thinking Melody's going to work here. And yeah, so I picked Melody here, and I'm not the best Melody, but I was like, you know what, we can just try our best here. And I don't think it would be too bad. Like, I don't think it's a pretty tough matchup to play against. I just have to, you know, farm my notes and just focus the gem carrier, because that's kind of how it is with our comp. We have like a pretty annoying comp to play against because we have Janet Hypercharge, which gets you kills. We have a Gene Pull, and then we have a Melody Hypercharge, which kind of guarantees you a couple kills as well. So yeah, let's see how this plays out here. I'm going to go onto the left side here. I guess he was waiting for the Squeak gadget, but yeah, Squeak has a sniper gadget, which is probably the right play. I think the gadget's pretty good, but I get some really good taps starting things off here. And I get my super in one. And I'm going to just kill this guy. I'm going to just dash up there. And this was NA servers, so I had a little bit of delay here. But I'm unable to get the kill onto the Squeak, which kind of sucks. And the Gene, guys, honestly, this guy on the Gene was the worst Gene I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know where he was pulling half the time. But as you see, we have 0 positioning. He got sniped by the gadget, survives at 1 HP. And he was just horrible. He was actually just horrible here. As you see right now, I've got my super here. I'm going to pop my super when I respawn, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to just pop my super when I respawn. And I'm going to pop my shield as well, hoping to get some kills. And they both survive at like 1 shot. I got my hypercharge super though. So I'm going to just go in with the hypercharge. And there we go with the notes. And I end up getting the kill onto the Squeak. But there was no way for me to exit. Like, I could have gone down, but then Stu and Ollie just get the gems here. And I'm just trying to stay alive here. And it just sucks. I had no exit route. So I used my hypercharge and I had no support with me. And I'm going to just go dash my way up once again here. The Janet nearly gets the kill onto him. I'm in some decent positioning here, but again, the Ollie just respawns. They literally have people respawning at the worst times, and I'm unable to get some value back here. But Yeah, this is pretty horrible. This game wasn't even that close. Like, I got the kill into the gem carrier, but we had no help on helping me get out, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that was game number 1 here. And in terms of adjustments, I don't know what we could do because it's a pretty tough comp to play against. And I feel like I had a pretty good start where I got my super pretty quickly. You know, getting a super within like 10, 20, 15 seconds of the game is super important. And it just definitely changes up the game here. But yeah, as you see, I was not very happy with the Gene because I feel like if the Gene just hit a couple pulls, the game would be a lot different here. So yeah, I'm letting out my anger. Ollie's going to be in the mid left here. As you see, I'm getting my notes hit onto him. He's going to just jump on me and paralyze me. But I end up staying alive here. And I'm not going to waste my dashes because, yeah, Squeak could probably just 2-shot me. And I do not really want to go with that. Okay, but I'm going to get the speed turret here. And I got some decent positioning. We're kind of playing left to right, which kind of works. I think left to right is pretty decent to have. But as you see right now, they're going to be pretty weak there. I could have gone in there maybe because the Stu is weak. Like a good opportunity, but I don't want to lose positioning here. I think that my positioning right now, being behind them is just super important. I have no idea what's going on like below, like literally zero idea. But I end up dashing here. I get the kill onto the Squeak and I have some decent HP. But I think Stu's at the bottom and once again, I can't get out. Like I get a kill onto Gem Carrier. But yeah, there's always someone to trade here. Demon has a pull. Does he get a good pull off? He does. Okay, he gets a pretty good pull this time around. And I think the Stu comes from the right side. And then, yeah, Ollie's just holding the mid here. I'm waiting for my gadget to go in, but now I'm weak, so I need to heal up. And this Stu just keeps going aggro onto me. I'm going to pop this just to get some pressure onto him. And we get a good kill onto him. That was very important. Getting that kill means that the Janet has some space to move around. And I don't think Janet wasted anything. I'm going to pop my hypercharge. I'm not going to pop my hypercharge. I'm going to just dash up and get these gems here because, you know, having the gems is pretty important. So he's going to pop his hypercharge. I was a bit scared because the Janet just left the Gene. Like, the Janet just completely left the Gene here. But he was able to get the kill into the Squeak here. And Gene hits a good pull. And we end up getting the gem count, which is pretty clutch. And I was just a bit scared. And somehow I didn't get the kill into him. But yeah, the Janet's behind. Nearly whiffed the kill onto that guy. But yeah, we are chilling here. We get the gem count going. He's going to push up. And I think he gets the kill onto him. No, he doesn't. Oh, no, yeah, he does. Squeak's hypercharge is going to have to kill him. But Janet has all the gems, so I was feeling very confident. I had no idea where the Stu was, so I'm going to just dash my way up, find him out. We do find where he is. Ollie was left. I was a bit scared, and I was like, you know what? Janet has fly. There's literally zero chance he's going to end up dying here. And I was right. He didn't end up dying. He flies away, and we win the game here. That was pretty clutch. And yeah, we definitely don't have comp here. Facing against an Ollie is just pretty difficult. It has so much HP, and this map is just too good for him. This map is just too good for him, so yeah. Was not very fun to face against. But yeah, this is game 3. This is for my ELO. If I won this game, I would probably be like maybe 2 games away from getting pro rank. So it was a lot on the line. It was a lot on the line here. I'm gonna just go on the side again because it's been working pretty well. And then Stu decides to play mid, and they put Squeak lane. And the Stu mid was probably a good decision because now this Janet struggles a little bit here. I think he gets the kill though. Does he get the kill? He does get the kill. He gets traded out. But yeah, now this Gene is under more pressure because the Stu can just dash and put his Stu turret to block shots and just be very annoying. They already have 4 gems to 0, but we have some good positioning here. He hits a nice pull onto the Ollie. Finally, he hits a good pull. I'm going to just dash my way up here to try and juke that super, but yeah, I'm kind of doing nothing with the melody there. That was pretty poor dashes from me. Wasting my super completely. But yeah, let's see what happens here. I knew Squeak could be on the left, and somehow he hits me with that shot. I don't know how, but yeah, I don't know what's going on the top side here. I'm just going to try and waste the time of the Squeak as much as I can. Now I walk through the middle because I see Ollie's on the right. I pick up a gem accidentally. I did not want to do that. But yeah, I'm going to end up dying here, I think. Yeah, the Squeak's going to kill me, and I end up bouncing on my teammates, which is probably not a good decision. But yeah, Squeak gets a hypercharge. He gets a kill into the Janet. And then this Ollie goes in, and he's going to kill our teammate. And I'm going to just try and dash and get some value here. Janet gets the kill. I use some good dashes here because if I don't dash like that, then we don't get the kills. But this Janet's going to pop his hypercharge. He's hitting every mine, which is good. And then things happen behind us. Janet's able to fly away, which is pretty good. I'm going to just try and dash and get these gems here. Yeah, the Squeak's on the right. He gets pulled here. And I was like, you know what? We're going to win. We're actually going to win here. That's pretty crazy. And then I'm going to pop this. And then this, Ollie's going to jump away. Like, maybe I could have killed the Ollie with my hypercharge. But, yeah, my Janet doesn't even try and feed off his super. We get taken out, and it just does not end up working out there. And we'll lose the gems here because that's literally what Ollie does. Now we're trying to push up a little bit. And yeah, we can't push up because they have a squeak. Ollie has all the gems. We're not killing your Ollie. We have no damage. And we end up losing the game here. And I literally lose all the progress I just made, which is just typical rank. It's typical rank. And now my ELO in game is literally at 10,500. I was literally at 11k. And I end up losing it all, which kind of sucks. But that's how ranked is, guys. That's literally how it is. Solo queuing is just painful. But, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. But that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.